How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some really scary videos. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. These first two videos were posted to the TikTok account Hotel Juchi Tepec, a channel run by a hotel in Mexico. In the first clip, the camera holder says that she was told that a person could be seen in room number 30, despite the fact that it was vacated earlier that morning.
Y no hay nadie, yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación. Y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que si es cierto se ve.
There appears to be something visible.
¿Quién se estuviera asomando en la ventana?
However, it could just simply be a reflection or an object inside of the room, not necessarily a person.
Y sigue ahí viéndose.
To be sure, the camera holder decides to take a closer look. Keep an eye on the window.
Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos.
There now appears to be a strange face peering through the glass.
Unos ojos. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver.
Still not convinced, the camera holder makes her way up the stairs.
¿Gracias?
Yet this time, as she looks through the window, the face can no longer be seen.
Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz.
Just to be sure, the woman enters the room and searches the space.
Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña.
However, there doesn't seem to be anyone there.
Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada.
Suddenly, there's a loud bang.
Porque estoy... ¡Ay! ¡Ay!
Unfortunately, this is where the footage ends and we're left to wonder what it is that made the noise. Several people who have watched the clip have suggested the face in the window might simply be a case of pareidolia. Still, it seems strange that more than one person saw it. So what do you think it is? Is the mysterious face again? Let me know what you think it is in the comments down below.
Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver.
This next video was uploaded to the TikTok account The Para World. It begins as the camera holder can be heard opening the door to a basement. By the way he's acting, it seems that something downstairs has somehow caught his attention. It's eerily quiet and the room is littered with toys. Most notably, several lifelike dolls. The man keeps searching the space but seems unable to locate whatever it was that originally caught his attention. He then turns to face a large mirror. Take a look at what happens.
Oh my... What are you doing there?
There's a little girl watching him from the stairs. After the man's initial shock, we can tell by his reaction that the girl is probably just his daughter.
What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh yes you did.
The relieved man follows close behind. However, as he exits the basement, he turns back to take one final look down into the darkness. That's when his camera catches this. The ball on the stairs suddenly moves as if kicked by some sort of unseen force. The video then ends and we're left pondering what happened next. So it seems that maybe there was something strange going on in the man's basement after all. Let's hope everyone remains safe the next time they choose to venture down into this eerie basement. This video, which appears to be an excerpt of some security camera footage, was posted to TikTok by user DailyUTLRPD. The description mentions that it was captured in the middle of nowhere at an undisclosed facility. Take a look at what the camera's captured. The strange figure is only visible for a few seconds before we see a security guard emerge from the office to check it out. Then it appears as though the strange figure ascends into the sky in a rather ghost-like manner. The guard even seems to witness the bizarre incident and quickly returns to his office. As there's little information provided along with this video, it's difficult to know what it's really showing. The figure's appearance and disappearance certainly seems strange, but without further context, it's hard to know just who or what it is. So as always, we'll throw this one over to you, the viewers, for final judgment. Was a ghost really caught on camera? Or is the figure's mysterious movements merely a trick of light and shadow? Love to hear your theories on this one down below.
Okay, watch this, y'all. This man...
In this clip, uploaded to the TikTok account The Paraworld, we see a rather creepy scene unfolding.
He constantly looking back, right? He's talking to somebody, right?
The security footage shows what looks like a guard talking to a person that isn't there.
Look, having a whole conversation with somebody, right? Saying that somebody came and he dapping that person off and everything. Now see?
First, he turns to talk to the person. Then he even stands up and appears to fist bump them.
Saying that somebody came and he dapping that person off and everything. Now see?
Next, the guard pulls out the chair next to him and looks as though he invites the invisible person to sit down.
He swore to God he sat there and had a whole conversation with this person. He moved over talking to him and everything.
If you look closely, you can even see a shadow on the floor.
He dapped him off. You see that shadow? And then the shadow goes over here, and he pulling the chair out for him.
The security guard then appears to continue his conversation with this mysterious invisible entity.
He moved over talking to him and everything.
Several viewers thought that the guard must have been interacting with a ghost. Another said the video made her wonder if she too had ever unknowingly interacted with a spirit during the course of her life. Have you or someone you know ever experienced something similar? Would love to hear your stories and experiences in the comments down below.
He swore to God he sat there and had a whole conversation with this person. He moved over talking to him and everything.
Watch the beginning of this next clip and see if you can spot anything strange. About 3 seconds into this video, which was uploaded to Facebook by user Muhammad Hassan Javed, something appears to move towards the vehicle. While it's difficult to see at first, if you slow the footage down, the strange object's presence becomes more obvious. The OP notes that the footage was captured at their university, however they don't mention the location. So what do you make of this bizarre video? Does it really show something supernatural, or is there another explanation for the mysterious object? Until new information comes to hand, it seems that the true nature of whatever's been caught on camera here will have to remain a mystery. We recently received this video from a man named Rob Williams from Launceston in Cornwall, UK. The footage, which was captured by his home security system, seems to defy easy explanation. One evening, the poster received a notification on his phone, which is linked to his surveillance system, alerting him to check the footage. There appears to be a ghostly figure, transparent and slightly moving, stationed at the bottom of the stairs. The footage was so striking that even the news website The Daily Mirror picked up the story. The poster initially mistook it for a possibly intoxicated person, but a closer look revealed the figure's eerie transparency. Adding to the mystery, Rob's home is built on the site of an old hospital, which fuels speculation about the figure's true origins. Many have suggested that the apparition could be that of a nurse dressed in an old uniform. The poster asserts that his camera setup has been unchanged for years and he's never recorded anything similar to this, making this sighting particularly unsettling. The intrigue deepened when a self-proclaimed medium contacted Rob after the video began circulating online. She claims to have communicated with the spirit, identifying her as Helen, a kind-hearted nurse who supposedly worked at a hospital near Rob's home and passed away from influenza at the age of 36. According to the medium, Helen didn't want to intrude or cause alarm. She merely appeared briefly without intending to disturb. Rob, whose family has been open to the notion of the paranormal due to prior experiences, finds this explanation somewhat comforting. He remains vigilant for further unusual occurrences, but has not since encountered Helen or any other apparitions. Before we take a look at some chilling photos captured in an abandoned school in Scotland, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be notified every single time we drop our fascinating and creepy videos. This unsettling photo was captured by Martin Monaghan. Taken from above the abandoned Golf Hill School in Denniston, Glasgow, the image captures a ghost-like face peering through the skylight of the school's main hall. The poster describes the face as distinctly human, with clear features such as eyes, a nose, and a mouth visible through the glass. What makes this sighting even more unnerving is that access to these skylights is impossible without scaffolding. This isn't the first eerie encounter at this location either. The derelict school, which closed its doors back in 2007, is rumoured to be haunted by a young girl who roams its halls. In January 2020, social media buzzed with another image from the same school, showing what looks to be an old woman looking out from a window. These repeated sightings at the Golf Hill School stir local legend and global curiosity alike. As the community continues to speculate about these ghostly appearances, one has to wonder, are these merely tricks of light or shadow, or could they be genuine manifestations of the school's spectral past? Have you ever heard the eerie story of the dancing plague of 1518, where local villagers danced themselves to death? We took a deep dive on this fascinating case over on our second channel, Slapped Ham Mysteries. Here's a little snippet.
Imagine yourself sweating and writhing, while horns blare and high-pitched pipes screech in your ears. Through half-closed eyelids, you glimpse a grimy and bruised-looking figure spinning, then stumbling to the ground, while other bodies shake to relentless drum beats under the scorching sun. Your feet are burning and pain shoots up the length of your spine with every step. But you can't stop. It's as if a drug, or worse, some unholy spirit has taken over your body and compelled you to keep moving.
If you want to get the full story on this truly bizarre case, I'll put some links in the description box down below there. It's also pinned in the comments. If you want to watch some more scary ghost videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a massive playlist right there.
Now, if you love what we do here at Slaptam, consider becoming a member. There's a little join button there that'll pop up with all the benefits our members are currently enjoying. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.